Hey there, beautiful world. This is Brandon over at Relax Strips, and today we're continuing our 2025 Topps Knockout UFC. We have boxes 6 and 7 going on in this break. You know what? I'm not going to spoil the other videos. Go watch them, see what we've opened so far. And, my prediction is we're going to continue to go up. We don't know what's in here, so, quit with the preamble. I'm not going to talk anymore. Let's just start ripping why I'm going to talk during the video. But we'll just see what we have in these boxes today. I don't know how many people watched the fights this weekend, but we did have Waldo Costa, Cortez Acosta, yeah. Crazy little comeback on that fight versus Ante Delia. And I'm sure his rookie cards, I've already seen them kind of spike up a little bit. So I'm interested to see if we get any more of his stuff. And I don't know. It's always fun each weekend kind of seeing who's performing well and seeing how things go up. As you guys know, we like to try to get the lighter packs first. There is one with just a sepia card in it, no relic or auto. I like to guess. Don't hit it every time, but sometimes it's fun to at least try it. I like to keep my hits a little surprising for the end. Maybe I should get a little scale or something in here and actually weigh it out. Probably help out a lot. All right, guys. First pack of box number 1 in this video, 6 overall. We have DDP, former champion. Daniel Marcos on the rookie base. Next up, Diego Lopez. Kazama on the rookie, and it should be next up. We should have it numbered here. And that is going to be Raul Rosas to 188. I think we've pulled this exact same card, if not close to it. I think we are going to have an auto coming up next. It's going to be to 50, which is great. My Fearless Fighters, I have not been getting super low numbers, but, I know that there's a good opportunity here. So let's see who we have on the 50. We have Ken Shamrock, one of the big legends. Unfortunately, as you guys can see, it does look like this corner is not perfect on the edge. But outside of that, really, really cool. We have the color matching, the blue with the blue card. Ken Shamrock, a ton of us is, whenever we were younger, this was the guy, one of the first UFC champions. And, definitely somebody I don't have any cards of. It's not somebody I PC, but not upset to have some of the cards. All right, next up, we have on the Ferocity, Juliana Pena, and Muhammadjan Naimov on the rookie Inception. All right, not a bad start to this one. Little Raul Rosas and a Ken Shamrock to 50. I know there's a ton of Ken Shamrock collectors out there. If you're an OG fight watcher, and once again, I'm looking for stuff to give away, guys. I'm not getting a lot of comments down below. Hit me up. Like I said, if you're a big Ken Shamrock guy, you never know. And I'll just say it. If you love Ken Shamrock, you message me on YouTube, put a comment down below. First person who does, I'm going to send the card over to you. All right, guys. Next up on the base, we have Victoria Dudakova, Aaron Blanchfield, who I'm expecting after just one more fight, she should be back up for a belt, and I assume she's probably going to get it. I don't know. She's a good fighter. Michael Morales, also another really good fighter. Oral Buy on the rookie card, and what do we have next? This is going to be the black and white, sepia, whatever they're deciding to call it. This one's going to be upside down. We have Aliyev. Oh, this is not. This is one of the bronze. Man, see, I'm so bad with these. To 299. So what's going to be behind this? Oh, another auto. Okay, these boxes kind of confused me, because I thought we'd get the relic auto and the relic. Okay. So is this going to be our first collagograph? Can't tell. I don't think we've opened one of these before. We have Charles Dubronx Oliveira, and that's out of 99, and it is our first collagograph. Man, this is a cool card. This might be my favorite auto set from this. It is clean. The different eras on there. You have pre-kids, one kid, two. I mean, what a cool card, man. And what a cool fighter. Not the lowest number, but you know what? I don't care. It's the right fighter, the right card. I've been hoping this whole time for collagograph, so that is a huge win for me. Our 2 inserts, we're going to have the Max Holloway Knockout Artist and the Steve Urseg on the Inception. All right, guys, 2 packs left to go on this box. This is going to be our sepia. I can feel it. I want to pull this thing down here. I want to keep looking at that. let's see. No patches in this one, so we can assume it's going to be the sepia. RDR on the rookie. Sharbutin the pirate. Macy Barber. Manon Fioro. And there we go. There's our sepia. It is going to be an Alexander Volkanovski on the sepia. So next up should be our numbered. Sometimes they're upside down, sometimes they're not. This one is not. Let's see what color we have here. It looks like another bronze, so probably to 299. We do have Raquel Pennington to 299. Former champion, you know, all right. And our two inserts are going to be Patty the Baddie on the Fight DNA and Eileen Perez on the Inception. You know, one of the critiques of this set has been the just amount of dupes on the inserts. I'm kind of feeling it, you know? They're cool. I think they could have added a few more fighters or one or two more rare inserts. But yeah, you kind of do get insert fatigue on it. I think they just could have cut out a few cards in this set and it would have been for the better. All right, in this pack, our fourth and final pack for this box, we should have our Relic and our Relic Auto, if everything holds true to what it is. So first off, on the base cards, we're going to have Sean Strickland, Trey Waters on the rookie, and for some reason already going upside down, Esteban Ribovic on the rookie card. Oh, and it looks like we're going to flip it again, and it looks like, is that a red? Vitor Petrino. No, it's not a red. It's, I think they call it some hollow bronze or shiny bronze. I don't know, to 88. Another rookie. Not a bad little card to have. So next up should be our auto relic, I think. 55 out of 50. Okay, and it's going to be Adrian Yanez. All right, so we do have a little bit of the patch there. It is a cool little texture. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but it is a textured patch. So that's pretty nice. Low number, you know, not the strongest fighter, but, you know, better to get this than a 299, and it is on card. So next up, we are going to have our Relic 4. It's going to be a all-in relics for another Raquel Rocky Pennington. This is a cool all-in relics. We do have the 3 different colors, which is the first time I've seen that. I have seen patterns. We have had a pattern that we've opened. The first one with 2 different colors, though, that is pretty awesome. Once again, no number on it, but really cool card. And I think the odds on the all-in relics are a little bit longer than some of the others. And it looks like we do have a blue insert next. And that is going to be a knockout artist of Conor McGregor to 50. That is cool. Okay. This was a cool pack. Lastly, we have the Jose Aldo on the Inception. But man, that's a cool card. Knockout artist. Let's see. Is that just a little... There's something on the corner there. I'm going to, whenever I'm sleeving these up, I'm going to see if this is just a little scuff or whatever it is. Let's see. Nope, there is a little mark on there. So unfortunate on this one. But, all right, guys. I'm going to sleeve up the first box. We will start with the second box, okay? Okay, guys, next up we have number 2 of the video, number 7 overall. We are getting really close to ending our 10-box series on this. You know, I haven't quite decided if I'm going to get more knockout in the future. It overwhelmingly, and I think this is kind of the general consensus, it's a cool set, and I know some people love it. I like it, but the return does seem a little low, and with Finest coming we're less than a week away. We do have quite a bit of Finest coming in, so, you know, let me know if it's something that everybody's interested in me opening, and I'm definitely down to do it. But I just haven't made my mind up of which one is going to be... If this is going to be the one that I open a lot more of, or if Finest is going to be it. I don't really know all the lists. I mean, I did look at the list on Finest, but I purposely stayed a little bit away because I don't want to spoil too much for myself. All right. Once again, we're going to try to get one of the Sepias and save some of the relics for the ends. All right, first pack, box 2. Today's rip is, and can this be the one? And by the one, I mean, let's get a 1 of 1. All right, we have Rufy on the base, Kaya Sakura, rookie card, Fareed Basharat on the rookie, Tatiana Suarez. And next up, we are going to have the Waldo Cortez to 299. I was just talking about him. Coming off a big win this past weekend. Man, this guy seems like he is hungry for the title. And he's been super exciting to watch. Super, super powerful finisher. So, you know, I'm holding on to any Cortez right now. Salsa boy. All right, looks like we are going to have one of our autos up next. And are we going to have a number somewhere? It is going to be a Yan Zhao. What is that? To 299. One of the coolest signatures in the game. And you know what? People were kind of thinking she was falling off. She recently showed who she is, and man, there's levels, and she is good. Outside of Zhang Weili, she's a pretty good performer. Well, no, she did lose to who was it? Natalia. So, you know, I don't know. I guess Natalia is really her as well. All right, we're gonna put this over here. Kayla Harrison and Tabitha Ritchie on the Inception. All right, let's get to pack number 2. So 1 auto down, we should have 2 more autos. Really hoping for a big one. Let's get another low number, right? You know, we do have the Adrian Yanez and the Shamrock, but let's get a big name. Let's that Oliveira too, but I want a big name. I want an Ilya Poetan somebody. Looks like we do have, this might be our relic pack. Juliana Pena on the base. Nate the Train Landwehr on the rookie card. Asu on Almabayev on the rookie card. Gene Silva to 88. Awesome. Once again, Fighting Nerds, never going to hate opening them. Pretty good number on here. We do have that orange parallel on this one, so fantastic. So this should be our relic auto. Looks like a blue, so another to 50. It is going to be a Caitlin Chikugan. Let's just say it like it is. Seminara. I don't know, that name change is horrible. So cool little patch here. Do have a little bit. It is 46 of 50. Wasn't that big name, wasn't Ilya Poetan, but you know what? Could have been worse, I guess. Or maybe it couldn't. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. Let's see what our relic is today, guys. We do have a Joshua Van relic. Non-numbered, but man, this is our guy. This is the rookie we want to hit. This is a really cool card. And you know what? I don't know. I can't remember. We've opened so many boxes at this point, so many packs. I don't think we've opened this style of relic yet. We've opened some mats and duos and everything else. It is the more simple one, but it's the fighter I want. And we're going to end with the Tabitha Ritchie and Islam on the Inception. All right. Well, let's put him more in the middle. Awesome. Any van card. I'm always going to be happy with it. So we have one more auto in this box, and let's try to get some low numbers too. All right, Carlos Prates on the rookie, Khabib, the Eagle and Nurmagomedov, Steve Erceg, the man who I just opened all 8 billion of his cards, Kayla Harrison, and are we going to have the Sepia? Next is going to be Juliana Pena on the Sepia. So next is going to be our number. Is going to be a green, and I cannot remember how low that is, but it's lower than 299, which is awesome. We're going to have Joe Pyfer to 99. I already know where this card is going. It is going to my brother. He is a collector of Joe Pyfer and Sean Brady, so I already know where this is going. He's going to love it. It already has a home, and congrats, Matt, on this card. All right, next up, we do have our 2 inserts of Colby Covington and Michael Morales. All right, so we at least did something right. Our last pack will have the auto. Let's see if we can get another collagograph. You know, we haven't opened any of the, what else? There's a few other ones. Of course, no booklets. Love to open up one of those. Let's see what we have here. Okay, no booklets or anything. Ismail Bafim on the rookie. Shamil Gaziv. Raul Rosas on the base. Next up, we have the Bogdan Guskov. So next up is going to be our color card is going to be Esteban Ribovic to 188 on the standard gold, which once again, the way they do it is so weird. All right, coming up is our final auto of today's video. And it looks like this is going to be upside down, because why not? All right, what do we have here? This might just be a base. Let's just rip off the Band-Aid. Christian Rodriguez to 299, so it is going to be a base on card. You know, yeah, cool. Good little fighter. Wasn't what we're hoping for. Didn't end on a huge note. Maybe we'll get a numbered insert, and no. But once again, not the worst box ever. I've seen worse out there. We're still on the hunt for the one of ones. But I'm going to go to get all these cards sleeved up, and we will do a quick recap. Now, this card is awesome. We do not have a Khabib Conor final face-off. Love to get this one numbered. Yeah, once again, this is my favorite insert of the set. Wish there was more of them. All right, guys, see you in a second. All right, guys, we are back with our recap. Of course, as normal, we do have a ton of inserts from this one. My favorite, as always, is going to be the final face-off and Khabib Conor, one of the legendary fights. Definitely going to be my favorite insert read to get today. All right. On our numbered cards and autos, we do have first off the Raul Rosas to 188, the Vitor Petrino to 88, Raquel Pennington to 299, Aliev to 299, Waldo Cortez to 299, once again coming off that big one and a rookie for this set. Gene Silva to 88, gotta love it on the rookie. Joe Pyfer to 99, Esteban Ribovic to 188, and going into our autos, we do have the C-Rod on the 299, Yan Xiaonan on the 199. Everybody gets her name messed up. I'm trying to do it right, but it is complicated. All right, on the rookie relic, we do have the Joshua Van. The on-card auto relic, the Caitlin Seminara to 50. Adrian Yanez to 50 on the relic auto. The all-in relics with the two different colors, which is awesome, on the Raquel Pennington. The auto to 50, the Ken Shamrock, which once again color match with the blue Fearless Fighters. This is a really cool card. The Charles Oliveira Collagograph to 99. My personal favorite card we did hit from today. I wish every box had a Collagograph. You know what? We're going to open up more of this. We're going to get some more of them. And I'm just surprised it took us this long so far. And lastly, for the day, we do have our Knockout Artist Conor McGregor to 50. Probably our most valuable card of the day. This and the Oliveira. These are our two best cards of the day. And all right, guys. Well, please like, subscribe. Tune in for more videos in the channel. Tomorrow I will be making another video, and we will see you guys soon. Have a good one.